Okay, y'all. So now we're ready to do part 3. And let's see where we get to. But so that was one. We talked about one prophecy that he had me do at such a time as this, Esther 4:14. Let's see what else. Whom else got the pleasure of hearing from God through me during my fast last week? Okay, y'all. So that was one person. Then he had me prophesy to one of my close friends that I actually was teaching with. And we actually was teachers that was selected for virtual learning through our company that we worked for during COVID. There were only 6 of us out of, I think it was like 700 teachers, but there were only 6 of us selected to teach virtually. And she was one that was selected. I was a preschool teacher. She was a toddler teacher. And she was selected also. And woman of God, her husband is a pastor. And he had me prophesy not just to her, but also used me to prophesy to her and her husband. So he wasn't on the phone when I did it, but the message was definitely for the family. That happened, and it was so powerful, and it was like confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. They got a lot of confirmation from me. Like, so he was just using me with so many people. He also used me for my daughter. He also used me for my spouse. And what I'm going to say about this, y'all, when people prophesy to you, it's of course your choice if you choose to walk in the direction that God is telling you to walk in, or if you want to walk outside of that direction and go somewhere else. People that has the gift to prophesy is just the messenger. You can choose not to do it the way that God is telling you to do it. It's called being obedient. God is giving you the message to tell you, this is the way I want you to be in line. This is what I want you to do. You can do it the way that he's telling you to do to maybe stop a lot of chaos in your life, or you can choose not to do it. I just want to throw that out there. And I'm going to go back to one and what I said. My life is totally set up the way it's set up because of God. It has nothing to do with me. I no longer live my life for Camilla. I live my life because I am being before God, for his glory, as a vessel for him. So everything I do is very intentional. Everything that I do. When he had me in the book, when he had me in Proverbs 31 woman, I studied that. I studied to show myself approved that, yes, I can do this. I can be that woman. It showed me that, Camilla, you need to be a little bit more milder. Camilla, you can be a selfish person. Camilla, you can just think about yourself, and material things mean too much for you. Girl, lower your standards when it comes to these material things and stop acting like, well, I don't think I act bougie, but that was something else that God called me out on. And I was quick to say, that's a them thing, not a me thing. And my daughter, I'm going to say my goddaughter, my oldest one, Renee, she's actually the person that called me out, and she was scared. And I did a video about it because the stuff that she was saying when I was in Proverbs 31, he used her like no other. And now since he's taken me out of Proverbs 31, we was literally talking at least once a week or twice a week because he was calling me out on stuff through her. But since I think like last week, maybe last week, I hadn't talked to her all last week, and I haven't talked to her so far this week. But when I was there, almost 2-3 times a week, we were talking. when I was in that moment, because God had her calling me out on a lot of things when it came to me and where he had me at. And just look at you. Look at Camila. Focus on Camila. This is how I want you to be. Proverbs 31 woman, and I kept saying this on my videos, you don't have to just be a wife. How are you looking to yourself? How are you looking to God? How are you representing him? Also, and I'm going to talk about this too, Proverbs 31 woman is not a woman, y'all. This is literally Proverbs 31, and I'm gonna dive deeper into this at a later time, is a mother telling her son the type of woman that he should look for. Her qualities, what she should look like. That's what Proverbs 31 woman is about. The woman does not exist, y'all. So it ain't no perfect person, but it's just showing you, the woman, how to align yourself. And it's showing the man, this is what you should look for. And in order for you to get her and be accepting of it, you have to also look a certain way. Because, baby, a Proverbs 31 woman ain't playing with you. And that's what I have realized. She's just doing it in a delicate, soft way. But she ain't playing with you. Like God even told me to let that man know you in Proverbs 31. Let him know. Now it's up to him what he does with that information. But let him know you're there. And at first I was like, I don't wanna. And anybody who watches my channel knows because I don't share like that with him about my journey. I read the Bible. I do all of these things. I do those things. But, God told me to read this. Like, he knows I had a gift for prophesying. He knows most of the gifts that I carry, I think. But he knows prophesying. He knows I have healing hands because he's witnessed these things, or people have came back and said stuff to him about it. So, but I'm reading a book of, I've never done that. I'm just sitting and reading my Bible. Right. So remember that we all have free will. But if you chosen, I'm going to say this, by God, we'll dive deeper into this, and you choose not to order your steps, the struggle gonna be real, realer than what you think your life is. You think the struggle be real when you walk in the way that you're supposed to walk. When you ain't, it's gonna be real, especially once you know for sure that that's what you're supposed to be doing, and you still want to play those games. Okay. Play if you want to. But he had me prophesied to so many people. That's what I was saying during that time. And the book of Sarah is what we were talking about. The story of Sarah. I said the Sarah, y'all. And y'all know we don't edit nothing over here unless we just doing our regular content. But when God uses us, we say it exactly the way. We make mistakes to let you know that mistakes can be made on your journey. We are not perfect, baby. Camila still eat people up and spit them out. And then I just say, that was not of God. Camila, what did you just do? Y'all, I'm so proud of myself because I don't do it as much. I don't. And a lot of people be thinking that I'm still that person and want to say that, no, you took me the wrong way. And God has told me that, no, you did right. That was a them thing, not a you thing. He probably didn't say it like that because he don't like when I say that. But when I finally realized, which was yesterday, the book of Sarah, and then this morning sitting in the book of Sarah again, and I'm like, Sarah wasn't patient. Sarah wanted things done the way that she wanted them done. Like, did she really just tell this man to send his child off that she had? Okay, we're going to stop right here and we're going to do a part 4. Because I got to go here with Sarah's story, y'all. We're going to do a part 4.